Hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play of Stardew Valley. My name is Anna Mardell. This is our 10th Let's Play together of Stardew Valley. We're going into summer, and that means a whole new calendar of people to give presents to. Means whole new crops, whole new everything. It's going to be such fun. Weather forecast for tomorrow is sun. Living off the land. Summer's here along with a whole new slew of crops to plant. Take hops, for example. The vines can take a while to grow, but once they're mature, they can be harvested every day. And the spirits are mildly perturbed today. Well, you're gonna get some mildly perturbed spirits. There's just nothing you can do about that. Alright, as you can see, our spring crops are all withered. Hey kid, here's a recipe for a little treat my pappy used to make. Cook it slow. Cheese cauliflower. That's from Pam. Figured I'd give you this recipe I had lying around. Try not to burn it. George. Fried eel, which we will not be making many times because, as you noticed, eels were an absolute booger to catch. But we'll make it at least once for George. We saw something interesting, so I'm going to double back around to look at it a little bit closer. Hello, good morning, Quincy. What is this? Grape. So we got brand new things. We got sweet pea, spice berry, and grape. The trees are still very small because we chopped them down yesterday. And all the bushes look different. They're a deeper, more vibrant green, and they've got purple leaves to them, which is very pretty. Let's pop into the community center. Gosh, it sure is nice to have a glow ring on and get that little glow around us. And we'll go to the summer foraging bundle, and we already have enough to complete that bundle. Gosh, that was easy, wasn't it? So that was the summer forage, which I'm taking off of my list over here. And for that, we get wild summer seeds. Could not have come at a better time. And it looks like we get another sign. We will go look at that real quick before we leave. It's a bulletin board, which looks like they are giving you friendship with people. That sounds nice. We like being friends with people. So the Judamo's gonna drop off the bundle, and he just drops it off and then bounces happily, so we don't need to stay for that. We have stuff to do. Alright. I hardly know you. Why are you talking to me? This is great, thanks. Oh goodness, are you sure? Gus likes the sweet pea flowers, excellent. Help wanted. I require an iron bar for potion making. Please deliver directly to my study. Unfortunately, we don't have any iron bars, so that's not gonna happen. I've got summer seeds available. You better stock up. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss 5 fertilizer. Do you like sweet peas, Peter? That's very kind of you. I like it. Okay. He has a lot of summer seeds. Melon, tomato, blueberry, pepper, wheat, radish, poppy, spangle, hops, corn, sunflower, and yeah. So first and foremost, we're gonna buy 8 things of fertilizer, and we're gonna buy 9 corn seeds. Then we're going to buy 9 tomato seeds, 9 blueberry seeds, and 9 pepper seeds. We're gonna buy 3 hops, and 3 radish seeds, 3 poppy seeds, 3 spangle seeds, 3 wheat seeds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot about sunflower. Crap. Well, that's about the best we're gonna do. And 1 sunflower seed. Oops. Well, it could have gone a lot worse. It could have gone a lot worse. All right. So we're gonna take our bounty. Oh, hello, sleepy kitten here. Crispus sleeping in his basket. We're gonna take our bounty and we're gonna go over here. And well, that's all right. That is all right. Okay. So we're going to set up our fertilizer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to put our corn on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to water it, because it doesn't do any good to put stuff in the ground without watering it. Then we're going to put our yes, we hear you, electronic kitten. We're going to put our tomato seeds here. And we're going to put our blueberry seeds here. Now all of these that we're planting, the corn, the tomato, the blueberry, these are all recurring crops that you get more than one harvest of. Oh no, I made a mistake. No, I didn't, but I just need more money. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. Alright. Speed grow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is where we're going to put our free melon seeds that we got from the library. Melon seeds are getting the speed grow treatment because they take a while to grow. And then we're going to put a scarecrow, let's say, right here. And that should watch over all of this. You come to me. All right. Okay. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to water all those trellises that we just put down. Because again, there's no point in putting up something if you're not going to water it right away. And you get to go, let's say, right here to protect those crops. I think we're going to need another scarecrow. Wood, coal, and fiber. We definitely have that. Alright, coal, fiber, and wood. Pop, there we go. Fiber and wood. And do we have any field snacks left? We do. I'm gonna need one of those. Planting day is always tiring because there's a lot of, obviously, tilling of the soil. Alright. So we got the reason that we staggered the trellises is if we had put them all in a single row, we would not be able to walk down past that row. We would have to walk around the entire long row because you can't walk through a trellis. So this way we aren't cutting ourselves off from any roots we might want to take. Alright, while we're here, we have a heckload of wild seeds to plant and also a sunflower seed. So we're going to put down that sunflower and water it. And we're going to put down that wild seed and water it. And we're going to put down energy to plant everything we want to plant today. But we're going to try. And that leaves 5 for a little single row, and then next to the scarecrow. Thank you very much, Mr. Scarecrow. Okay, we managed to do it. I'm going to do a quick once around on the farm. When the tappers are ready to be harvested, we will get a little bubble, like a little talk bubble, over the tapper, indicating that it's ready to be harvested. And hey, we get a cutscene. Almost like I knew that might happen. A blade, huh? Here, have a cold one. Life. You ever feel like no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? Like you're stuck in some miserable abyss and you're so deep you can't even see the light of day? I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. Fast drinker, huh? Woman after my own heart. Just don't make it a habit. You got a future ahead of you still. Well, my liver's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Anna. Shane. I have so many feelings about Shane. We're tipsy, which gives us a -1 to speed, which is not ideal. Come on. Come on. You can go faster than this. Come on. There we go. I like the little fireflies that fly around. They're pretty. Pretty little fireflies. I was hoping we'd find another wild grape, but that may have been the only one we get for a while. That's okay, we only really needed one. Just one grape to make the Jumos happy. Okay. It is so much easier to navigate at night with our little glow on, as I'm sure you can see. We are going to sell a sweet pea and a spice berry. And oh, we do have an extra grape. Excellent. And that'll get them filled out in our collection. And that is that for the first day of summer. Not a bad first day of summer stuff. Alright, second day of summer, Tuesday. It's gonna be beautiful and sunny tomorrow. You do get to a point where forecasts of sunniness. Top secret, here's the recipe for my famous blueberry tart. Don't tell anyone. I'm giving it to you because we are such good friends. Pierre. You do get to the point where it's going to be glorious and sunny tomorrow. It causes you to start grinding your teeth because you really want rain many days. I mean, look at right now how helpful rain would be because we have so many crops that need watering. But for right now, everything is fine. This would probably be an ideal time to take our axe in to be worked on by Clint, but we can't because we do not have the prerequisite 2,000 cash to give him, and Clint does not give us credit, which is really a shame, but he has bills to pay too. Trying to figure out what this wild seed is going to turn into, but I don't recognize that little plant sapling that it's making. Okay. I am going to cut down this tree because it's annoying and in my way. Let's grab our fishing rod and see if the fish are biting. We've got a lot of fish that we need to get, period. For the Junimo that only appear in a lot of fish that only appear in summer, but also fishing is a low energy hobby that can be used to give yourself more energy because you can eat your catch. See, like right there, I don't need that carp, so we're gonna eat him. Go. looking for a bullhead and a sturgeon. This one's got a little bit more fight to it. Oh. A sturgeon, excellent. Come on, bullhead, give me a bullhead. Give me a bullhead. Give me a bullhead. That is not a bullhead. Bullhead, excellent. So we are going to take that wonderful, lovely fish, and we're going to go down to the juvenile house, the community center, sorry. Demetrius. Thank you, this is a berry. Did you know that Maru loves Minor Street? It would make a great gift. I did not know that. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna put... No, not riverfish. Lakefish. Last one I checked. Bullhead and sturgeon. And I'm gonna take that off my list over here. And for that we get a spinner. The metal tabs and colorful streamers create an enticing spectacle for fish, increases the bite rate when fishing. Well, that sounds lovely. We don't currently have a rod that will... Well, golly gee, what is this over here? Vault. This is just gold. 2,500, 25,000. Okay. So the community center needs cash. Moolah. Well, we don't have any cash, so that is going to have to wait. What doesn't have to wait is we can continue fishing at the lake, or the ocean, I mean. Oh, here we go. We're at the beach and Haley looks sad. Anna, come here quick. My bracelet is gone. I know I had it on when I got here, but now it's gone and I can't find it anywhere. So she says, I'll never find one like it. We can say, I'll buy you a new one, or I'm really sorry. Maybe it'll wash up on another shore. I can't bear to think of it at the bottom of the ocean. Sorry, Great Grandma. I lost your precious bracelet. Please forgive me. Could she have dropped it nearby? So, oh, look it. We found it. I have it. Is that? Look at her eyes. They're shining. You found it. Thank you so much, Anna. You're a lifesaver. I won't forget what you did for me here. She's so cute. For me, thank you. Because you think that she's vapid and shallow. And then you realize that she's mourning a bracelet that's a family heirloom to her. It's not that it was something shiny, it was something important. That means a lot to me, that we helped her. We can't go into Elliot's shack. He's not there anyway. He's in the forest right now. Thank you, map. We don't have a fishing rod that would let us attach a spinner yet. That's the next upgrade of fishing rod, and it's expensive. We will give this largemouth bass to Willie. And we will buy some more bait. Because we're running low. Okay, now I have to listen again. You're a feisty one, aren't you? Very nice. Tuna. We needed a tuna, and coal is always welcome. We're going to put one of those tuna here. We had a good haul for the day, and we should be able to get some gold. I love presents, thank you. One easy thing to remember with DAS, and for that matter, to a certain extent Abigail, they like purple things, and they have purple clothes or hair, depending on which one we're talking about. I don't think we have anything that Elliot wants. I would imagine the rarer varieties to be quite valuable. Do you want a clam? Oh, a present, thank you. He does like clams. Excellent. So does Vincent, so. Probably not for the same reason. Vincent probably plays with them as toys, and I would hope that Elliot is eating them because he doesn't have a steady source of food. except for what he can forage. But clam bakes are nice, right? I assume they're nice. I don't actually like seafood myself. I wish I did. It sounds lovely, but I just have never developed a taste for it. Of course, I will say that when you live in the middle of Texas, the only seafood which you really tend to have access to is not exactly fresh out of the ocean. So that might have influenced my taste buds growing up. Who knows? Hard to say. Okay. Got some more trees we can tap. But we won't, because we really do need to save that copper for our tools. So we have 3 silver star tuna and 2 gold star tuna. We've got 2 silver star coral and 2 silver star rainbow shells. And I'm going to go ahead and keep the regular coral per my usual rules of keeping the regular stuff. Oops. There we go. There we go. Okay, and in addition to the tuna, we're going to take out this sea urchin, this maki roll, this earth crystal, 5 of the parsnips, and the chub. Anything else? Quartz. Why is that stone in there? Shouldn't be in there. Okay, that was exciting. What do you mean it wasn't exciting? What was that? That was something. Very nice. $750 for the rainbow shells, $200 for this coral, and $300 and $125 for the tuna. So now we have a little bit of money again. That's always nice to have. There was an earthquake during the night. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. This week's dish is baked fish. Now, our game designer was incredibly kind. How are you doing? I've close instructions on how to make one of my favorite fish recipes. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay well. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. Purple shorts. Our game designer was very thoughtful, and the earthquake didn't ruin our crops. Considering that it was a scripted event that happens on the 3rd of summer, that would be very cruel indeed to let us plant all of our stuff and then boom, earthquake. So that did not happen, and we are grateful. All hail the great game designer. And tomorrow we have a thunderstorm. The summer music that is playing right now is the song that I have set for my alarm to wake up on work days when I absolutely have to get out of bed. And I can't tell you how unexpectedly uncomfortable it is to just sit here while the music's going off, because usually this means to me, to my brain, get up, get in the shower, feed the cats, start getting dressed, get to work. And I'm not getting to work, I'm playing a video game, and my brain is like, this is wrong. And this is entirely self-imposed because obviously I was the one who picked that music to put on my alarm. So I'm amused. This is the first time I've played Stardew Valley since I set that alarm up. Gosh, over a year ago, so... Fall will be interesting because my wake-up alarm for mornings when I don't have to go to work, when I can go back to sleep if I want, my wake-up for those mornings is the autumn morning, which is a little bit more lazy-daisy feel. So that'll be interesting. Summer crops, we don't have any yet. But for quality crops, we do have parsnips. So, cross that off the list. Oh, good. I hadn't realized this. I'd forgotten this, but the quality crops bundle is 3 of 4. So, okay. I can work with that. I'm going to go back over to this way. This is the boiler room. Blacksmith bundle calls for copper bar. And I don't believe we have anything... Oh, right. Okay, we've got quartz for the geologist bundle. And we have the earth crystal. We still need a frozen tear and a fire quartz. We will be getting those in the cave system. And then there's the adventures bundle, which right now we don't have any of these. We need 2 of these. For the chef's bundle, we have this maki maki roll. Or I guess it's just maki roll. For the fodder bundle, we have 10 hay. For the enchanter bundle, we don't have any of these yet. For the field research bundle, we have a chub. And for the dye bundle, we have this purple urchin and we have an aquamarine. Emily makes her own clothes, but materials are sometimes hard to come by. And that's why she has the dye bundle. Ocean fish, we're going to turn in this tuna. And who has the construction bundle? I guess it's down here. Because that would count under foraging. There we go, construction. 99 stone and 99 wood. We still need 10 hardwood. And we will not be able to get hardwood until we upgrade our axe. So it is lucky that our mind is working in that direction. What's Pierre got for us? I'm looking for someone to bring me 30 copper ores as part of a local geological survey. We'll accept that for now. How many days do we have? 2 days. 2 days. 30 ores. Will Anna be able to get them? Stay tuned. There is a fish that... There's a fish which comes out between 6 and 2 p.m. So we've got a very limited window. And I think that was it right there. Okay, try it again. Don't let it get in my head. Don't let it get in my head. You're just as good as it is. Doing great. You totally have this. Fudge. Fudge. Just a tuna. This is another tuna. Oh, that was a red mold. That is the end of the time of year. Okay. Well, we don't always catch things on our first try, and we're not even maxed out fishing skills, so we have plenty of room to improve and plenty of time to improve. And yes, I'm frustrated as all get out. Stupid fish. But that's alright. So, an earthquake last night. That's wild. I wonder if something was affected. You know, when we first moved to the valley, there was that huge blockage. So, you know, maybe the mine entrance is blocked. No, it's not. That's good. Wouldn't want that mine entrance to be blocked. We wouldn't be able to go get our materials. But, oh goodness, this has opened up. What's this over here? There's a baths. That sounds nice. There's not a non-binary option, so we'll go into the women's. Would prefer a non-binary option, but here we are in the hot springs, hot tub, hot bath. And if we hold very still, our energy ticks up like wild. Now if we start moving, that will stop the uptick. So we're not going to move. We're just going to hold very still. Well, that just suddenly opened up a whole new avenue of productivity for us, because now we don't have to stop just because we got tired. We don't have to stop for the day. So apparently we can't run on wet tile. A bit of annoying realism there. We leave the bath. This is very pretty. I don't think you can go upstairs, but it's a pretty little greenhouse upstairs area. And over here there is some kind of train depot. Kind of strange that it was closed off the way it was. You'd think the locals would have cared that a rock slide happened and cut them off from their train. But maybe there wasn't enough budget in the city's planning to do anything about it. I don't know. And there's also something very weird here. Don't know what it is. Well, now that we are up to full energy, let's harvest some wood. The hot tub is a staple of the Harvest Moon games. Most of the Harvest Moon games had a hot springs area where you could regenerate your energy, and therefore running out of energy during the day didn't mean that you had to stop. Stardew Valley has made it a little bit nerfed from how it is in some of the Harvest Moon games. In some of the Harvest Moon games, you would visit the hot springs potentially 2 times a day. You can't really do that here because there is just the inherent time limit of getting up there to it, and then the time it takes to actually get down to the water when you can't run because you're walking carefully on the Yes, I know I threw that away, and I would have preferred not to, but I had to throw something. So that's kind of nice that it's something you can visit and use, but it's not. Ah ha ha ha. Maple syrup. Oh, and our inventory's full. Well, that's alright. Okay, let's go put some things in the bin. Red mullet, tuna, coral. That's not nothing. Oh, and this mussel. All right, what do we have? Fishing item wise. I think that's everything. Nature items. And then so we do have enough copper, or we will in about 30 seconds, to have Clint upgrade our axe. And I think that will be our next big project. We need an upgraded axe before we can get hardwood. And it's time to start collecting hardwood. Yay! So those are the first 3 days of summer. Oh, we're just shy. Don't have 2,000, so we won't be able to get Clint started today. Spreading. Oh, actually, it would be. Okay. But we're not going to do that because what we are going to do is we're going to exit to the title, and I'm going to bid you a fond farewell. Thank you for coming along on this Stardew Valley Let's Play. Once again, my name is Anna Mordall. I hope that if you're using these to relax or just set your mind at ease before bedtime or while you're trying to get some work done, I hope this has been enjoyable for you. I find playing it enjoyable, relaxing, and I hope you find coming along with me enjoyable and relaxing as well. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.